Hi again guys, back for another lockdown lesson. Thank you for joining me. This is number 5 in the series, so if you've missed out or this is the first time you clicked on this video, please go back and check out my other lockdown lessons. I'll put a link in the description for you. So today's lesson is going to be about string skipping. So I've touched on this before, but I thought I'd come back with a new lick for you. So this one's slightly inspired by Russ Parish. Struggle to say that. You probably might not know him by that name, but his stage name is Satchel. So guitarist from Steel Panther. Saw him a few months ago, and they were just phenomenal. And he kept playing this lick, and it just sort of jumped out to my ears. So I'm gonna have a go at playing it for you. So I've played around with it. It's a slight variation to what he plays, but this should be a good fun one for you. So we're in the key of A, and here's the lick. Cool, so there's the lick. So I'm going to break it down for you. We'll switch up to a close-up cam as always. This sort of comes in 3 chunks, this lick. It's the same sort of repetitive pattern, and I've just put a little tail towards the end. So we'll go to the close-up camera, and I'll talk you through it. So it starts off with 2 chugs in the open A string. So that's a down-up, alternate picking. And we're going to jump, hence string skip, to the G at 4 and 5. So that's first finger to second finger. Hammer on to 5, so we're then going to stretch with our pinky to the 7th fret on the A string, so we're jumping right across the D string. So throughout the whole lick we're basically playing on the G and the A string, jumping right across that D string there, hence string skip. So 2 chugs on the A, hammer on 4 to 5 on the G, and then stretching across the 7th fret with the pinky on the A string. So after that, we're going to go back to the 4 on the G, like so. So again, a bit slower. 2 alternate picks. Hammer on 4 to 5. Stretch across to 7 on the A string, pinky, and back to 4th fret on the G. So again. After that, to finish that phrase off, we're going to go back to the 7 on the A string. Pick that, and that's a pull off to open. So, and that's the sort of basic lick. So I'll do that again, and that will repeat. So we'll do that twice. So again, slowly. So we only have the chugs at the start, so the repeating section is from the hammer on. Like so. So again, once more, I'm doing a down up, alternate picking, a downstroke, hammer on 4 to 5 on the G, a downstroke on 7 on the A string, back to 4 on the G, that's an upstroke, back to 7 on the A again, downstroke with a pull off, and that pattern repeats. Now you hear I'm sort of dampening the strings a little bit, especially on the thicker A string there. It can get a bit kind of messy if we're not too careful, so. At the end of that double repeat, we're going to add that hammer on 4 to 5 once more. So we should have. And that's our pattern. So again, I'll do it a bit slower for you. Hopefully you're following that. If you need to, please rewind the video, slow it down if you need. But essentially, you've got the 2 opens at the start, a repetitive pattern twice, and then the 4, 5 hammer on again. So once more without me talking. We then take that pattern and just shift it up the neck. So we're going to start off exactly the same thing again, opens, 2 chugs. And our pattern from 4 to 5 now switches up to 7 to 9. So this will be first finger to 3rd finger. And our bass note on the A string is going to be the 8th fret this time with the 2nd finger, that will be. But the pattern stays exactly the same, so the same hammer-ons, the same pull-offs, so slowly that will be 2 chugs, 7, hammer on to 9, 8 on the A string, back to 7 on the G, back to 8 as a pull off on the A string, 8 to open, so that should finish with a hammer on again. Like so. Again, the same picking, so we've got the alternate chugs. Downstroke 7 to 9. Downstroke on 8 on the A. Upstroke on 7. Back to 8. Downstroke, pull off to open. Same pattern again. So far we put the two together slowly, we'd have jump position, you guessed it, we're going to jump up one more, so this time chugs again to begin with. So this pattern is going to be starting on 9, hammering on to 10 on the G again, that's first and second finger, and the lower bass note on the A string will be 11 this time. So I'll talk you through that again. So that's the 2 opens as always, so down up on the A string, 9, hammer on to 10 on the G, jump across to the A string, 11, back to 9 on the G, back to 11 on the A string with a pull off to open, hammer on 9 to 10 again, so, and that would go twice as always, so that'll be the 3 sequence there, the 3-part sequence, sorry. So I'll do it slowly from the top. Jump position to the 7 and 9. Jump up again to 9 and 10. So hopefully you're following me with that. So far a bit faster we'd have. So to finish it off, I throw in this little lick here. And if you're lucky, you might even get a pinch on the last note. Like so. So that's the sort of little diminished part there. That's going to be 9 to 12 on the D string. I then jump to 10 on the G. So, and that's first finger to third finger, and I just sort of shift across there. So slowly. Back to 12 on the D. Back to 10 on the G. Jumping up to 13 on the G. So that'll be. Once more, jump across to 10, and to finish it off, 10, 13, half step bend up to the pitch of A, like that. So we'd have, and that just kind of complements, you know, the ending of the lick there. Very nice. So we're alternate picking that, so down, up, down, up, down, up, etc. That just sort of ties the lick off. So I'll do the full thing now for you. So. There you go, so hopefully you're able to follow that. I'll just do it once more again. So we've got the chug as always, and like I said, it's the same kind of pattern 3 times. So got a hammer on, jump across to the bass note, back to the first note of the hammer on, back to the bass note with a pull off to open, and that pattern repeats twice. So, and again, finish it with the hammer on. And that pattern is continuous the same way, you know, the same thing up the neck each time. Then once more, you know, 9 to 10. So licks like this are great because once you've memorised the first pattern, it's just a case of moving up to where the correct notes are, but the whole muscle memory should be there from the first lick really. So I love licks like this where you can just sort of move them up across the neck with the same pattern. So what might be worth doing is just memorising which fingers go where. So again, the first one 4 to 5 down to 7, second one 7 to 9 to 8 on the bass, the third one 9 to 10, 11 on the bass. Again, that would be quite worth your while doing that, just to help lock in those positions there. So again, I'll do the lick once more. So there you go. So that's a sort of another string skipping lick. It's a really fun one. Like I said, I sort of stole it from Satchel. It's not quite how he plays it. I've made it my own still. But yeah, hope you have good fun with that one. If you've enjoyed this video, please stay tuned. I've got a whole playlist of these. So like I said, this is the 5th in the series and I'm planning to do loads more. So if there's something you wanted to look at, drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're after. Maybe I could do some pentatonic licks, anything really. I'm trying to keep them quite challenging to push everyone, but if you want something a bit simpler, let me know. I'm open to anything really. So thanks again for watching. Check out the other videos in the playlist and I'll see you next time. Cheers.